evening, and welcome to the Sheila New Comedy Show. I am the official announcer, Jay Twiz, and tonight is going to be nothing short of amazing. This is season 3, episode 7, Cookouts and Family. Take a moment to explore our website at my.canva.site, where you can become a sponsor, purchase merch, or leave a tip. Let's take some time to celebrate our amazing executive producers, Wanda Rose, Candice Murphy Sisson, and Shelia New. And let's celebrate Ronald Bellinger as our associate producer. Major Walter West and Fantasy Bars and Accessories, first official sponsor. And we can't forget about our contributing partners, Inner She Yoga and Meditation, Ron Winston Entertainment, Laurel Hill Productions, Sisak Legal Group, and Fave Unite TV. Let's get into the rules of engagement, which are simple and as follows. For those of you who have been selected to be on the stage, please feel free to unmute and laugh during the show. But don't forget, this is a live recording, and if you break the rules, you just might become a part of the show. Now, without further ado, live for me, say the place to be. Episode 7, season 3. Featuring really serious the predominates the intended references and story. The amusing. The
Evening, happy Friday. Happy Friday, everybody. We have made it to the end of the week, and I'm so happy to be here. Hey, Wanda. Hey, Candace. How my people doing? Hey, Jai. Hey, Jay. Hey, Brand. I see you, and I know Brittany ain't too far from you. So, hey, family. How are y'all? Happy Friday, everybody. What's up? What's going on? Holla, holla.
Hi, how's it going?
It's going, girl. Why you sound
Happy
like a
Friday.
happy Friday? That's to go. Look, before we get started, I have a question. Because the last time we was together, somebody was getting something delivered that had some THC in the drink. So I just want to know how that be, Candace.
I haven't tried it yet.
Why? Is you waiting on the
I
office?
haven't tried it. I was gonna try it this weekend.
Okay. So just I'm gonna have to check in, tap in with you this weekend to make sure. I'll wait until Sunday to let
Okay.
be sure you're good for real good. And then
Maybe tomorrow. It's gotta be
okay.
tomorrow to give me a day to I don't know what's gonna happen.
That's why I said I'm gonna check with you on Sunday.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
then let it get into your system real good, and then we'll go from there and see what's up. But I just wanted to make sure that you were still good and it was still on and popping because
On and popping.
we're talking about cookouts and families. This the time to break out the new stuff. It's the summertime, the count out time. You got your aunties out here, your uncles, some of them out here scantily dressed and all of that stuff. So you might need a little THC in your life just to keep your balance. Feel me? Yes, it did. I see you, Jay. I ain't even mad at you. Wonder what you got going on this good weekend. What you got? You going to see Candace and you gonna try something too?
I know, I don't think I'll be trying anything, but it's summertime and everybody's getting ready for these cookouts. It's Friday, ready to celebrate the weekend. And we just want to start by hearing a word from you. What do you want to tell us tonight about family and these cookouts that happen?
Oh, Lord have mercy. First, let's be clear about the cookout because everybody know, especially if you come from African American descent, we always ask questions about who made what and what that looked like when it come down to these cookouts. Cause we know everybody. It's just like you want to wait until it's an auspicious occasion like a cookout or Thanksgiving to try and bring some new stuff onto your family and you ain't never cooked it before, you ain't never tried it yourself before, but now you want to experiment on your family. That's a no. If you good at one thing, stick to that one thing that you good. If you good at bringing paper plates, bring the paper plates. If you good at bringing napkins, bring the napkins. If you good at bringing aluminum foil, bring the aluminum foil. But if you not good at cooking and you don't know nothing about that grill, do not try. This ain't the time to try it. You try it when you by your lonesome. You get your little hibachi out and you figure it out from there. But don't be coming up on no cookouts trying to talk about, look, I tried this new thing because I seen the recipe on the Book of Faces or the Grams of Instas or the Toxin Ticks and stuff like that. And I decided that I want y'all to try it and tell me what it's like. We're not doing that on the cookout. I need the OGs with the dress socks and the sandals and the apron that say kiss the cook. I need him on the grill. That's everybody drunk uncle. You give him a 40 and let him go to town. He gonna make sure that chicken, them ribs, some dogs, some sausages is good. You let him do that. And the ladies with the wings, y'all know the women with the wings on their arm. You let them be the one that be in it doing the macaroni and cheese and a potato salad. And so we're clear, I don't want no raisins in my potato salad because it might look like something else. I might get a flashback and fall out. I don't want none of that. I want a nice green salad. I want the baked beans to be real good. I want meat in my baked beans. So that means you got to ground the turkey or beef or whatever, but it need to be good. So we got to make sure that there's rules and everybody know they lane. If you bring in sodas, bring the sodas. If you bring in the red solo cups, you bring the red solo cups. Everybody got their station. Everybody understand their assignment. And that's just how it go. I want it to be a smooth transition when we having the cookout, because we get full and then we're gonna break out that card table and y'all know some space is gonna be play, honey. Cause it's the cookout, it's the summertime. There's gonna be some trash talking, it's gonna be some smoke in the air, it's gonna be some drinks going down, and we gonna have a good time, honey. It's beautiful when you can get with family all having the same thing. When you want to have a fight, and don't let your guests, let me make this clear. If you bring in your girlfriend, your boyfriend, or whoever to the cookout, this their first time, tell them just bring some plates and some napkins and some paper towels. We can always use extras of those. Don't be bringing no dish talking about, we make this in our family. Number one, we don't know you. So don't be bringing nothing. Just you the guest. So be the guest, have fun, peep the situation out. You got to learn how to read the room, or in this instance, read the backyard, understand what it is. Say hey to the people when you come in, and when they introduce you, you speak to the family members because you don't want to be ostracized right off rip because you know how we get down when it's out. But that's my 2 cents on it. What about y'all? Y'all think about the cookouts? How y'all cookouts be laid?
I don't really like cookouts, but I know Candace always having a cook.
Wait, what? Why you don't like cookouts? That's a problem. Why you don't like them?
Said I don't really like cookouts. When you go to cookouts, especially with a family reunion in the summertime, people you ain't seen in 20 years, and they got 1,000 questions.
They do. They do. And we gonna get to that. We gonna get to that. I want to know, Candace, what you like
Yeah.
about cookouts? What you like about them, Candace?
Man, let me tell you, when I was living in New Orleans, Wanda used to be at my house almost every weekend because I was cooking out.
See,
We loved the cookout. And we had a big backyard, a pool table in the garage.
see,
It was fun. It was fun. And Wanda, I gotta get a picture. She has this picture. She is like so exhausted. Wanda doesn't she doesn't imbibe, right? And so she was imbibing. She was imbibing and drinking, and she was sitting in the chair, and her eyes were like rolled back in her head, and it
okay.
was so funny.
I need to see that. I need you to send
Ah,
that
it
to
was
me.
so
I need to see
funny.
Wanda.
Candace used to spike people's drinks.
You know what? but that ain't stopped that red solo cup from hitting them lips. I don't want to hear about
No.
girl. You know how the cookouts go. You better ask who made the punch because it's a punch separate for the children. Then there's some adult punch, child. You know how that go. You got to have all the punches and all the things because all these things make a cookout wonderful and great. And I need my hot dog to be burnt. If Imma eat it, I need my sausage to be burnt. I don't want no pink hot dog like you done boiled it on the stove. I need my stuff to be burnt. I like burnt hot dogs and I like burnt sausages. Imma have them on the cookout. And if it ain't burnt enough, I'm bringing it back to the person on the grill and tell them they got to put it back on there some more. Now, I don't want no hamburgers. I don't really like the hamburgers on the grill because all of them, I don't care who make it. Y'all can say what y'all want to. I don't care. But all the hamburgers look like little hockey pucks by the time they done with them. And ain't nobody about to chew no hockey pucks in between no bread talking about this a burger. I don't want that. Give me my burnt hot dog and then go ahead and then give me some mustard and let me sit down and swing my feet and drink my little punch and eat me some chips. Cause see, that's the appetizer for the cookout. The hamburgers, if you eat them, not me, but if for those who like the little hockey pucks, have at it. The hamburgers and the hot dogs and the sausages, them your appetizers. See, it's rules to this cookout thing, right? You gotta have the appetizers. That's your appetite when you come. And then you get with the big meat. People want slabs of ribs, beef ribs, pork ribs, whatever ribs you getting on, and then the chicken and all of that. And two, as a note, because I don't indulge in pork, so my hot dog got to be beef, and my sausage got to be beef, and my chicken got to be cooked before you slap them ribs and stuff up on the grill. So when, depending on what family member it is, they already understand the rules of engagement. And if it's a new family member who just want to try it out because it's the summertime and this their first time and they excited about it, I'm gonna make sure that whoever house we normally go to, they barbecuing as well. So I will have a secondary fail safe to go to because I'm not about to play because y'all want to be experimenting. And this ain't the right time to be experimenting through all of this. Ain't nobody got time for that. Yes, I said hockey puck, daggone. It ain't nobody about to play with y'all tonight. But y'all know what the rules of engagement is. And I need the chicken to be juicy and tender. I don't need no dry ass barbecue. I'm sorry. I don't want to. And your sauce better be supreme, honey. Just don't put no bottle in. No, it's you need to doctor up your sauces. I've been around a whole bunch of efficient barbecue masters in my lineage over time. And I know how it's supposed to be good. You're supposed to marinate that meat and all of that stuff. You just don't slap it on the grill and say, here you go. Ain't nobody about to play with you. So it's rules to this thing. Like I said, if they ain't doing it right, then I'm not gonna have it. I'd rather let my stomach touch my back and I'll wait until I go to the secondary place to get my barbecue on later because I'm not about to see if the barbecue ain't good, that's how fights happen in your family because people done messed up the barbecue and people want to sit up there and be talking all kind of stuff. Talking about who made this and who made that. Y'all know how we do. We do that at Thanksgiving time and we do it at the barbecue. Who brought this? Who brought that? Who made the potato salad? Who made the macaroni and cheese? Because we need to know. You know what auntie really throw down in the kitchen. And then that's the auntie food you want to make sure you gravitate to it. You better hope she brought 2 or 3 pans because that secondary potato salad and that white macaroni and cheese might be sitting there for a while and that person get mad because they're gonna take a whole pan of the white macaroni and cheese back home because ain't nobody got time for that either. If your macaroni and cheese ain't got no color, I don't want it. Then you might as well call it a macaroni salad and put some tuna in it. And I don't know about your business. Go ahead, Wanda.
I won't be inviting you to a cookout. You too critical.
I ain't critical. This real. This real. This real, honey. This like coming over for regular dinner. It need to be good
See,
across
you
the board.
special. You special.
I am special. I
Yeah.
look, by a raise a hand, who like what I just said, and who rather be y'all want to eat the white macaroni and cheese or y'all want to eat just slap your mama macaroni and cheese? Let me see. Do a gift in your thing or something. Let me see what y'all talking about. Can't go but you friend Lakeisha already lit it up. She all see people already know. They don't want no hockey puck and they don't want no dry ass meat and they don't want no raisins in their potato salad. Go ahead about your business.
I hope you brought some food to this cookout you coming to.
Oh, baby, listen. Yes, indeed. I'm going to bring my little specialty dishes. I have quite a few in my repertoire, so I'm going to be ready, honey. I know how to throw down in here. I got them little wings, too, and I know how to stir a pot or two. I'm not about to
But
play.
you know what?
I like-
Speaking of
Mhm.
cookouts and family for the summertime, Candace and I were looking. We had some questions that came in about summertime, summer love, since you're the doctor of love, and
Oh,
just
here
in
we go
general
with
about
this love.
how to handle the summer. We have some questions. I
Okay,
have
wait a
one.
minute. You say you got some questions?
Yeah.
It's serious as cancer. Who can make the average dancer hyper than a heart attack? Nobody smiling. Okay, go ahead with your question. I gotta say that.
Okay, thank you.
Mm-hmm.
So this is a question from the audience. This is from Marissa. She said, "Should I take my new boyfriend to the family reunion? They just started dating.
What you mean just started? Did we get specific? Like this a fresh new relationship? Like a
They've
couple
been dating
weeks?
for a month."
Okay, so 30 days in, and she want to take them to the family reunion. I'ma say no, sis. You might want to get because it's only been 30 days. You got a whole family situation thing going on. And if you don't even know him yet. You don't know him yet. So, and he don't really know you yet. And you know how your family is. So you may not want to just enter into that good night just like that. You wanna wait. I would say if you dating somebody and it's a family reunion, the cookout situation where the majority or a good portion of your family is gonna be present, then you may want to have 90 days plus on the heel with this person, y'all, because y'all still in that honeymoon phase and blue eyes and the butterflies and all of that stuff. Y'all still new in it, but he too new and he might not be ready for your family, and he may see some things about you that he may not be 100% ready to see either. Because once you get around certain cousins and aunties, you take your wig off, you a different person, sis. You got to ease the brother into that. So my suggestion would be not at this time. Don't do it just yet. But go ahead. Baby, you gotta. I'm glad y'all asking these questions. Please don't take them to the family reunion. Yeah, that would be a negative on that. Anything else?
Candace, you got a question?
Yes, ma'am. So I met a guy online. This is from one of the listeners. I met
Mm-hmm.
a guy online. Can our first date be at the family vacation?
They just met online.
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't even know him, man. You talking about going now? Okay. First, we went to the family reunion first. And then we want to take
It's
them on the
summertime.
family I don't give a rest, but if it's the summertime, I don't care. Look, let's just break this down. People, let make sure I got shot. People, let's not do that. Let's not jump into bringing people with us to places where our family is going to be right off rip. We not about to do this. We ain't going to no family reunions. We definitely ain't going on no family trips. If this is brand new, you still don't know this person yet. Hell, you don't even know who you are yet with this person. So why would you put yourself in a situationship where you can bring this individual among your people? And you know how your people are. I know how my family is. And baby, we ain't for the mild and the meek. I'ma tell you that right now, baby. If you ain't ready to come around this situation just yet, and I got to be able to feel that out. I got to know that you're gonna have them little snappy comebacks. I know that your feelings ain't gonna get hurt easy because we can be a little bit treacherous at times. So I don't know you well enough yet to see how you maneuver and things like that. Just like I wouldn't don't invite me to your family situation. I don't want to go. I'm gonna tell you right off. You know what? Thank you for the invite, but I'm gonna pass right now because I'm still trying to figure this thing out with you. So I'm not trying to go into a situation with somebody or have somebody come into my situation to be grilled on 21 questions. Baby, have you met my mama? She gonna ask all the questions and he might not be ready and I might not be ready for him to answer all these questions. So no, not in the beginning.
I got a story. I got a
Go
good story.
ahead. Oh, this
There was
gonna
a,
be good.
I don't even remember the guy's name really. I can't think of his name, but he was.
We ain't gonna say no names
Yeah,
because
I'm not gonna say his name. Let's call him Mike. Mike didn't talk much. He was a little quiet. He would talk sometimes. So my friends used to go on a trip every year to the beach, and we would rent a house, and we would go. And to this one year, I invited Mike. and Mike went to the trip. Mike didn't talk much, and Mike was so every time somebody asked Mike a question, they're like, "Oh, what kind of work you do?" Mike would go, I'm just gonna say he would say, "I work at the bank." Where you from? California. What you like to do? Walk. That was the answers. I didn't really hear about it till the next summer, and they were like, "Who the hell was that guy? Remember that guy who ain't say shit? He wouldn't say nuts." What?
You said it right the first time. He ain't say shit. That's when they want to know why you brought him. All these little one-word questions like he a criminal. Go ahead with your story. Get that.
That
Too
was the story. It
much.
was a bad trip because he wouldn't say much.
See, it
Because
was.
everybody was like, they didn't talk about it till the next summer. The next summer was really funny. And they were like, "Yeah, remember that guy on Wonderboy? He wouldn't say nothing. He was like, yeah, like he was a criminal. Like he wouldn't tell us nothing about his life. He had one word answers for everything."
And see, and that's why that example in and of itself is why in the beginning, okay, you just don't do it. It's just not a thing that needs to be done. You still trying to figure it out. That's why it's called dating, getting to know somebody. So y'all need to go out and have experiences with each other. You need to see how he move. He need to see how you move. All the things, right? You don't know about this individual, and then you're gonna invite him into your fold. This is your family. This a no for the people. So we not.
You gotta be adventurous sometimes.
I know,
You
ain't
never
that
know.
much
It could be a
adventure in the
love
world.
connection.
Girl, ride a roller coaster if you want to be adventurous. Jump on the trampoline if you want to be adventurous. Don't invite people to your family stuff if you ain't ready and you know he ain't ready yet. Don't do that too. That ain't sex. There ain't nothing sexy about that. And then you might not see how he really dress and stuff. And if he come looking bummy and you got young family members, they gonna joan him to death and then he gonna be mad because you gonna be over there laughing and then he gonna be mad at you. See, it's a lot of problems. There's so many different scenarios. My mind is like a ping pong ball right now. So many things that could possibly go wrong in this situation that you ain't ready, and I know he ain't ready. It will be the same for you. Let's be clear. If I'm just meeting a person and it's the holiday time, be it summertime, fall, winter, or spring, okay, you pick one, spin the wheel, pick a holiday. And if we just fresh in 2 weeks, 30 days, even 60 days, hell, I'm not going. I'm not because I know how I am. If I'm not 100% comfortable with you yet, then I'm not going to put myself or set myself up to go into a situation. And then I don't know how your family is. There may be some things you may have forgot to tell me about. And it might be funny to me, not in a mean way. If I get jarred or caught off guard by something that I see or because something somebody said, and I get to snickering to myself, then it's a problem. Then your whole family want to fight and everybody got an attitude, then I'm gonna have to make a phone call. We're gonna have to squad up because I'm gonna show you that mine bigger than yours any day. I ain't got time to be playing with you. So I'm just gonna remove myself from the situation and say I'm a pass and not at this time. I'm saying we not gonna do it. Not yet. But give me some time. I need to get to know you because this might be a passing thing. And I might find out later on that I don't even like you like that. And now I've been involved in with your family and stuff. I ain't trying to, and that go vice versa. I'm not trying to bring you around my people. Then the next time it's a function, they don't see you, and then they gonna be asking 21 questions. I ain't got time to be playing them games either. Don't ask me about someone. So if you don't see him, that means he ain't make the cut. That's just how that goes. And we're gonna keep it moving and push on from there. So what else we got about this summer love? That's all of this romantic stuff be going on from.
It's the summertime. People like to be dating. I thought you would give us a few wise words for the summer about love. What you think? What's going on?
Okay, so if you didn't enter this, okay, wait a minute. If you did not enter the summer with your situation, this might not be the time for you to be looking for nobody. I'm just saying, people be trying to get their whole life. They've been bogged down. They got cabin fever. They don't want to sit up there. They don't want to be bogged down in no labels and no ships or nothing like that. They want to be outside. They want to hang out with their friends. It might be a hot girl summer. It might be a hot boy summer. It might be whatever summer they want to call it, honey. Put your little cowgirl stuff on. Whatever you into, Western, R&B, slow jam, whatever you into for the summertime, this might not be the time for you to explore. Yeah, date in a committed situation. If you ain't enter into this situation, it's just like trying to find somebody. We talked about this before, right before Christmas. It's cutoff times. You missed the cutoff time. We deep in the summer now. We deep in the summer. If you ain't hit it when spring first sprung, honey, yeah, you ain't looking for no May, December romance, child. You just figure it out and just get your life fun. If you ain't already in the situation, just have fun. Date a little bit, get to know somebody and figure it out. And then once the summer is over with, then you may be able to be ready to settle down. But have fun this summer. I want people to quit trying to rush to a title that you may not be prepared to hold yet. Just don't rush. Quick. You heard that saying, fools rush in. Let's not be no fool for nobody, for yourself or nobody else. Love you this summer. How about that? Take yourself out this summer. How about that? Buy yourself something nice where you ain't got to sit up there and explain why you need this and why you need that. If you got to explain why you like certain things and you have a particular taste and you don't mind spending the little bit of coin on yourself, everybody want to count your money instead of them counting their own. It might not be time for you to date anyway, or you need to step your game up on the dating thing. So either way it goes, get your life. But take your time. Go slow. It ain't nothing wrong with going slow. Mhm.
I think that's some good advice. I know you got too many rules, Sheila. You really
No,
tell
no,
how to
these
do what you
rules behind me. That's
do. I don't know. Do you Dr. Love though? So I'll take it.
and listen, hey, but you want to know because if okay, let me just say this. Number one, the advice that is given is for entertainment purposes only. That's number one. Number two, it is some philosophy to it, but you just got to think about it and weed through it and what work for you. Use that. Don't throw it away, but put it on the shelf because you may need it later. But I'm not ever going to paint a sappy sucker picture for you to feel all warm and fuzzy on the inside. I'm gonna give it to you raw and real. That's what the hood philosophy is really all about. And Imma just give you another way to think about it and to come at it because experience has taught me. So I want you to learn from my little adventures, if you will, because I don't think anything is done by mistakes or accidents, but I think they are adventures and we get to learn from those adventures that we have. Some are very pleasant and some not so much, but it's always a lesson in there. So I just think that we rush to do everything. We need stuff done fast. We want it quick. And then you be mad because if he a QP, then your feelings really hurt. And then you trying to figure out where did I go wrong because you ain't take your time. Slow walk them stuff. That's how when they tell you stop and smell the flowers or smell the roses, pun intended, then you will understand when you get to the grand prize if you get there. You feel me? Okay, then go ahead with your story. What else you got?
Yeah. Have you guys ever been to a family reunion? Or are you going to one this summer, Candace or Sheila?
Go ahead, Candace. What you got?
I'm all right, but we're not having a formal family reunion, but I might go visit my relatives in New Orleans.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I love that. I love
What about you,
it.
Sheila? Y'all do the T-shirts and all of that stuff for the family reunion?
When we do family reunions, absolutely, we do T-shirts and all the things. But what I've done since I've been back in the mid is that I have ran up on some family members, two of which are on this evening. I just don't let nobody know when I'm coming. I just pop up and show people. I don't make no announcements. If I'm gonna come see you, I'm gonna get where your location is, and then I'm just gonna show up. And it's always gonna be a good time. And it's always love. That's the one thing I can't say. I love seeing my family. I love spending time with them. It's always a great time when we're together. We get to laugh and do all the other things of earthly libation and things, and we get together, and it's a beautiful time. And it's just in May when I got a chance to be with my family because little mama's graduation. It was a great time. So anytime that I get to surround myself around people who I love, that we share DNA, it's a beautiful thing. But one thing that I've also learned in this journey, it's not always blood that tie you to family. It's like anytime I get around people and we just have that type of energetic exchange with each other, I love that too. Family is what you make of it for sure. But no, we're not having a formal family reunion, but it's a reunion nonetheless when we all get together. So it's always a beautiful thing. So I'm gonna throw that question to you, Wanda. Y'all family and y'all doing family reunion this summer? What's that look like for you?
There is a part of my family that's having one this summer, but have you ever been to a family reunion?
Yes, I
A
have.
large one? A large one?
Yes.
Do you have any tips? I know we've been talking about, do you have any tips for people when they go to a family reunion? Because I think they can be high pressure sometimes.
Yes, ooh, you can say that last part.
High
What?
pressure.
Yes, it is, honey. And a whole lot of unnecessary expectations when you go to. So, yes, I have gone to very large family gatherings. And what I come to find out for myself, now this is just my story, okay? I love my family, is hands down, I do. But what I come to know for sure, I don't like some of them. And that's the truth. And they always be the ones that I don't like. They be want to do that fake hug and all that stuff. I ain't got time for that. I don't like you like that. Don't be touching on me. You know we don't talk and stuff like that on no regular basis. So we ain't gonna snake it, fake it because we around all the family members. You know what I'm saying? Because the energy get thrown off real fast. And I'm gonna tell this story. I'm gonna do like you. I'm not gonna mention no names, right? But since we've been here, we had a situation. My mother said, "Oh, so and so coming by the house." I said, "Oh, okay." I hollered for Z, "Come on, baby, get your stuff." So we left, right? We left. This happened to be on a Sunday. Ain't a lot of places open late on Sunday. Most places close at 6 o'clock. Public places like the mall and stuff like that. So we left. We in the car, we snickering and kikiing because she already know what time it is because I believe in communicating certain things with my children as to why I'm moving a certain kind of way so they'll know and be on point. So we reached the end of our day and now it's past 6 o'clock. And I'm like, okay, it's been a few hours. We've been gone. So let's circle back around, get back to the house and see what's popping. So I don't come straight here. I drive past so I can peep what's going on. I see a vehicle that is not normally here, still here. And I'm like, oh, this a setup. Around, we wasting some more time. Now I got to go to gas stations and grocery stores because I'm trying to burn up time because I really don't want to engage or interact with this particular family member, right? Do another pass. I'm like, damn, it's late. Like Sunday. Why you still here? No, you gotta go to work tomorrow. I'm trying to figure out why you still at the house. Like I need you to be gone. So we park all the way up the block. So V looking at me, so what we gonna do? I said, well, you gonna get out the car and you gonna bend down so you could see up the block and tell me if it's still sitting out there. And then she did that about 2 times. Now they say third time's the charm. The third time she got out, she said, it's all clear. I said, all right, get back in. Then we rode down to the house. I back in the driveway, all the stuff, right? We come in and my mom say, "Oh, you just met so and so." Me being me, "Oh, man, I missed it." Okay. And then went on by my merry way. And that's just it. And I cannot, again, I love my family. I do. But if I don't click with you and we don't share that harmony together, I can't be in your space. And then there's an expectation for me to hold my tongue and not say nothing. Can't give you both. It's either or in this particular situation. So I'm gonna put myself in a situation where it's going to be the or, and I'm just going to not show up until I know that you're gone. Now, I would have waited out the whole night if he decided that he wanted to be here all night. I would have just got a room at some point because I'm not going to be outside all day. But I was willing to take drastic measures not to be able to be in this person's presence. Because, like I said, I love my family. It's just some of them I don't like, and I don't make it no secret. I'm just saying, I miss everybody know where they stand. Hey, you always gonna know where you stand with me. Point blank, period. And that's just go ahead. What's happening? What
How
else
about
we got?
how about give us the top 10 rundown on what not to do at a family reunion? Just some tips for the people in the audience and that.
Okay, so this is what you don't want to do at any family gathering that's 5 or more, okay? And most of y'all got more than 5, but these are the things you do not want to do. You don't want no new dates. No, if it's 30 days or less, really under 90, let's just say under 90 days. No, I'm even 120 days, okay, or less. Don't bring them because they ain't ready, because you ain't ready, because you don't even know who this joker is, and he don't even know who you are for real. So let's not do that. If you know you got badass kids and you know who you are, if you say, my kids ain't bad, it's you, and you the one that everybody talking about in the family, don't bring them either because they're going to be running all over the place. They might knock over the grill with the good meat in there. Ain't nobody about to play with you because ain't nobody gonna rinse off no meat because that meat should have been marinating and you done rinsed all the good seasoning off. So we not gonna do that. Please dress age appropriately to now. If you, yeah, y'all already know that's no. Now, if you coming in looking like you old, you don't got your hair done, nails done, everything did, and your little kids is dirty. Number one, that's a ass whooping outside behind the shed. We gonna get with that, but make sure your kids look just as good as you, if not better, and make sure y'all wash. Just don't be throwing on no clothes. And if you gonna take that outfit back to the store, please learn how to tuck the tag. Thank you. You know, because if I see the tag, I'm calling it out. And I might snatch it off and you're going to be mad. Because y'all know these stores do not take nothing back if the tag is not affixed appropriately. So, yeah, don't do that. So, again, don't have your kids going and running wild. Don't bring your kids too hungry, but bring them hungry enough because it's what the cookout is for. Don't show up and be trying to criticize on everything if you ain't even put 5 on this. So if you ain't put 5 on it, you ain't put enough on it. So don't, if you ain't paid for it, just be thankful. Say your grace, amen, and eat the food. Don't be bringing Ray and JoJo and all of them to the people house talking about my family having a cookout and they just bringing food to go containers and foil, so we don't do that. Make sure that you don't drink or smoke too much because your tongue get loose. They gonna be talking about you and you're gonna be talking about them, and it's gonna be a fight all around. So basically, don't be getting drunk at the family reunion. Because we know what happened. If you get drunk at the family reunion, somebody telling them deep, dark family secrets. And if you ain't healed from them deep, dark family secrets yet, so you might want to keep the libation in the bottle and just hold on to it. Don't discuss politics. That's a no because y'all know y'all be ready to. And don't be talking about religion either at the family reunion because you might have some other people and some other people. Just treat it like a job. These are the things you don't talk about on the job. So let's not bring it to the family. And then be honest, right? Don't make up stuff that your ass is not doing just to impress your family members. Remember, your family ain't got no heaven or no hell to put you in. So do what you do for you and quit worrying about everybody else. And those are the 10 things to how to survive your family gatherings/reunions.
That was a good list. That was good.
That was awesome. I
Those
love
some
it.
good tips. Those some really good tips.
Mhm.
I think that's gonna help a lot of people out this summer. Candace, that's gonna help you out.
Oh, it's gonna help me out wonderfully. And I think I have a little suggestion.
Go ahead with your suggestion.
You don't have to tuck the tag. They sell those little guns with the
See, there
flash.
you I knew about it. I knew. But you better mark it with a pen because some of these places know exactly where that tag's supposed to go. But
Yeah.
be fast. You got to be strategic. Be strategic when you out here doing what you doing, but make sure, yes, but yes, they do. And go on Amazon, they sell everything. Okay. So find
Yeah.
what you need to find. But yes, but if you gonna tuck the tag, make sure it's your size before you get the squeeze, honey, because materials is not all materials forgiving. I'm just saying.
Okay, you guys, it's been a family. We done talk about family reunion. We done talk about summer vacation. And summertime is hot. And
Yeah.
it's hot for the news too. There's so much news going on this summer. There's so much to talk about. Man, I just want to start with what y'all thought. Y'all saw the debate. What y'all thought about the debate? Who won? Who? I just want to know who you think won.
Nobody. Nobody. Nobody had it. I was so confused. My head hurt, honey. I'm just nobody. My head was hurting. It was spinning. I didn't know if I thought it was a bad movie. I don't even understand what was going on. I'm gonna say nobody. We can't even call it a draw. I'm just gonna say nobody. Who you thought won, Candy?
They watched that mess.
Okay, see that's a good. I wish I could get my time back. I'm just gonna say, see, time is a commodity that should not be wasted, and it's something that you can't get back. I wish I could get it back because I'm just gonna say nobody. Wanda, who you think won?
I had my popcorn ready to sit down and watch the debate, and I sat down and I was all excited to watch this exciting debate. And I was like, "What the hell is?"
See,
I
see,
couldn't understand half the things they were saying. I was
it was
like,
like a bad movie with some B actors, honey. It was it was a bad movie with people. So yeah, I don't. Yeah, it was not. It was. Yeah, we just gonna say nobody. Go ahead.
I
What
mean,
else you got? 'Cause it is
I'm
a
still
lot.
trying to figure out. I got a black job. You got a black job?
Got a black job. We all got a black job. I don't know why they started that mess. They should have, woo, baby. When I said, 'cause you can't, sometimes people don't think, they just speak, right? But how you color this thing. So this is to all the people who may listen to this that's running for office now or in the future. Don't come for us like that. If you want to garner our attention and you want our support, this ain't the way you do it. Because that black job, quote unquote, that y'all both happen to say, both of y'all asses, dummies, that was stupid. It didn't make me feel warm or fuzzy about either one of you jokers. And I mean that with all sincerity. Cause who the hell you talking to? Cause you ain't came down enough. I'm gonna need to see me. Pull up on your girl. And I'm gonna take you to some hoods so y'all can talk to some real people, not these people that wear these $3,000 suits to work and stuff. I want you to talk to people that get down in the mud and really support their families with everything they got. And you will understand what it is to be you'll get a little glimpse of what you need to get a glimpse into. Cause y'all ain't talking to the right individuals. Cause ain't nobody worth their salt on this earth gonna just spew some crazy stuff. And for people try to make it up, like people in media, like Whoopi Goldberg and some others, they try to smooth it over. I got a black job, you got a black job, you got a brown job. See, now y'all trying to make it like it made sense. It ain't make no damn sense. Quit. Don't let's not do that. Let's not blow smoke up their ass and tell them it's foggy outside. Tell their asses the truth. Okay? Let's tell the people the truth. The politicians need to know the truth. They don't need to be sugar-coated on nothing. They ain't sugarcoating nothing for you. So why you gonna sugarcoat something for them? That was the wrongest thing you could ever say out your little no lip ass mouth. Okay, neither one of y'all got lines. Y'all ain't even got lips. See, you gonna make me go there. Go ahead. Let's move on. What else we got?
That was good. Okay, the debate, we already said we don't think anybody won the debate. But we have our president, and it's President Biden, and now we're in the middle of an election. And we have one person for the Republican Party. And so who's going to be the Democratic candidate? Is it going to be Biden or should he step down? What y'all
You
think?
know what? I think that Woo, I think we just gonna need a whole lot of meditation. I'm gonna tell y'all what's gonna happen. The liquor sales about to go off the roof. The weed stores gonna be bombarded because you gonna have to be high from now to the election and for the next 4 years, you might as well be inebriated because, baby, we is just showing our whole entire ass to the whole world. People is watching us talking about why they say America is the greatest country on earth. I'm trying to figure that out too. I'm trying to understand what's going on. I don't know. I think a lot of times people have expectations of people. He old. We know he's old. We knew he was old when he got elected 4 years ago. So it wasn't like time was gonna stand still and let him still be that in that same mindset. So he's showing his age. He acting his age. That's what old people do. Either they grow old gracefully or they don't. But we have to stop putting people on pedestals like they can wave their hand and make magic happen. He ain't no magician. Voila, magic. It ain't. Okay. So the man got hired. Y'all hired him. Everybody who voted for him hired him. It's up to y'all to figure out if y'all what you want for the next 4 years. That's what you gotta make your decisions based on. He old. It's a guy roughly right around the same age as the current person in charge that works at the company that I work for. He still show up every day. So it ain't like he's not capable, but at the same time, we realize that he is the age that he is. So we don't have high expectations because we understand because he's older, his hearing is not what it was. His mind may not think 100% as fast as it used to be like 30 years ago. So quit thinking that y'all got this person who was the vice president for 8 years. He ain't that no more. He is not that person. So quit having expectations of people thinking that, oh, he's the same and people are telling him blah, blah, blah and step down, blah, blah, blah. Because we all know as quiet as a cat. Y'all know who his VP is. They ain't going to give it to him. So you might as well sit your ass down with the man who you have. Quit playing with yourself. We know America ain't 100% where they need to be yet. And we now 100% politically correct when it come down to all things. If it was, a woman would have been president long time ago, and that's my 2 cents. Go ahead. What else?
Candace, you think he should step down?
I think it's a personal decision. But I tell you what, he wasn't planning on stepping down. And I have to piggyback on what Sheila said. America is not ready for Kamala. Okay?
Period.
So, period. And number one, she's Black. Number two, she's a woman. And those two strikes, they're not ready for her. They're not ready for her. And in the corporate environment, they're not ready for us. I think, I don't know what's going to happen, but he has to make that decision on his own. And at the end of the day, it's health. Health comes before any of that.
Anything.
And so he needs to put that in perspective and do what he needs to do, because he may be robbing his grandchildren and his children of his last days. So we don't know when people get COVID at that age. We don't know what happened.
Exactly.
I saw him walking off the airplane, and he looked like he was lost and discombobulated.
Just
So
trying to
I
find his
know.
way, Candace. He was just trying to find his way.
Child, both of them trying to find that one because one is old and he's leaned into that. The other one think that he not and he just delusional. But go ahead
Yeah,
with your story.
I'm glad.
I think put
What
my
is
name
it?
on the back. Put my name on the back.
I'm glad. I'm glad the other one didn't get hit. I'm glad the other one didn't get hit by the bullet. But he wearing that ear patch, and that ear patch is about to really get to me.
Baby, listen, not only is he done started a whole fad, not only did he wear the patch on the ear, but if you peep a little bit of the convention that just happened, now people in solidarity is wearing it too. But see, it blows my mind. Well, you can put a little nasty little piece of tissue up on your ear because this man got a tissue on his ear, but it's a whole bunch of stuff that goes on and we don't show solidarity in that. And people try to make us think that we're crazy. Remember, this the same person that said that January 6th didn't happen. This the same person who said what happened, God rest his soul, George Floyd, it didn't go down quite like that, but everybody saw the video, did they not? So you got to ask yourself, what kind of delusional state do you really want to live in? Do you want to be clear about the direction, or do you not want to be clear and walk around in the fog? And see, what I'm learning and what I'm finding out is when people really don't have the answer to these questions, they gloss over it and they give you sound bites, or just like we said, these one word answers, or they say, oh, is this Scooby Doo and Shaggy still making movies? See, they say stupid shit like that and it gets you thrown off, and then you forget about the real issue and the real problems at hand. Right now, I hate to say it out loud, but the America is a shit show and everybody's watching. So how we move from now to November, going into the new year, everybody's paying attention. So this is my advice. If you don't have a passport, get you one. And if you do your research, find out what other country that you just could be a resident. You ain't even saying dual citizenship right now, but take the residency. You may want to take a little trip for about 4 years and then come back and see how things work out. I'm just saying, watch. Don't be in the middle of some shit. This ain't your fight. This ain't. But we gonna get caught up in the middle of it, and it ain't gonna be pretty if we not paying attention. But they do this bait and switch thing every time it's an election. So you gotta make sure you paying attention to it all. And before, because we're not here to tell y'all how to move one way or the other, right? I'm not here to do that. That's not our job. But do your research. So we always gonna impart some type of wisdom. Do your research. Make your own decision. Be influenced by what you've come up with for yourself, not what they, because again, quote unquote, who the hell is they? We don't know them. Do your own research, figure it out for you, and then move accordingly based upon what you've learned for yourself. And if you got people who you vibe with, who you kick it with, and y'all can have spirited debates, and even if y'all don't agree on everything, but y'all still can be cool after that, have those conversations, because sometimes you do need to talk it out. But just be mindful about everything. You got to pay attention. Don't let them dangle them carrots. And then all of a sudden you sleep, you wake up and it's something different. Don't fall for the okie or the dough. That's my piece.
Thanks, Sheila. But you know what? Before we go into something else, I want to say, did you ever watch that show called Scandal?
Yes, I love Scandal.
I
With
feel like
Olivia.
yes, I feel like I'm in an episode of Scandal.
Absolutely.
I feel like I'm in an episode of Scandal.
I think somebody watched all the episodes,
What?
and I think he thinks he's on a TV show.
Yeah. But I need Olivia Pope to show up there. Come on, Carrie.
She's gonna show up. She's gonna show up.
I'm gonna need her to come on back. Come on, do what you got to do.
But on another note, speaking of TV shows and the movies this summer, I just want to know before we end shortly, have you seen the Tyler Perry new movie, Divorce in Black?
Yeah. Yeah.
On a scale of 1 to
I
10,
watched
what do you rank it?
I'm gonna give it an 8. It was an 8. You seen
I
it?
sure have. You gave it a high number, 8.
Yeah, 8 is good.
I probably give it a 7.5. It was pretty good.
I haven't seen it. Where's it streaming?
Prime.
Okay.
I thought it was pretty relatable.
Yeah, oh for sure. The first 7 minutes was off the
No, the
chain.
first 7 minutes was off the chain, but it was relatable.
First 7 minutes was off the chain, but it was good though. It was definitely good. I think that everybody that played in it, they definitely played roles to the fullest, especially the first 7 minutes. I don't want to do no spoilers because Candace ain't seen it yet. Candace, you got to make sure you watch it. And then next month, when we come back, we'll definitely talk about it again because, you know, it's definitely gained some momentum. But I respect his gangster because for you to get that much love and those many views and it's not in a movie theater, oh, you doing your thing. Definitely big up for that.
And everybody talking about it, whether they loved it or hated it, they talking about it.
Yeah, they're
So
talking
that's what
about
matters.
it, and that's all that matters. You getting free advertisements, you know, go figure.
But we've come to the part of the show that I love. We want to hear a word from Sheila New before we end the show.
All right. Take a deep breath. This ain't that, honey. Listen, I often say I live between namaste and nuck if you buck. And y'all got to experience a little bit of that today. And sometimes we do that when we around family. Sometimes you got to remember to take those deep breaths. And sometimes you got to remember, nuck if you buck, right? But at the end of the day, when it's all said and done, your family is what you make of it. Whether you are related to each other by blood or if you come to grow your own and cultivate your own family through friendships that you've made. But no matter what it is and no matter what it looks like for you, just remember that we're family at the end of the day. We are all family. We all share this space together, this planet called Earth. We all have to take in and take from each other, whether it's good or bad. And sometimes people, when they say take from, they always go to the negative. But what I mean is you take wisdom, you take love, you take lessons, you take kindness, and you take advice. Whether you use it or not, that's still up to you at the end of the day. But family is a beautiful thing. And it first starts with you. Love you, figure out who you are, where you're going, and how you're going to navigate this big blue world because we got to do that. And it's good when you get to vibe with people who you are on that same trajectory with. When you get people around you that's going to cheer for you and even wipe your tears when they fall, that's a beautiful thing. And it doesn't mean that we have to be related on that level, but it makes us relatable to each other. So make sure to spread love because that is the right thing to do and be family in everything that you do. And that's my piece. We love y'all. And we are so glad that we've had the opportunity for y'all to sit and love and laugh with us today.